pretty good, doesn't it?
Yep.
Hot dog. No.
Are you trying out for something we should know about?
YouTube.
You're gonna be blocked for sure.
We just got in a 1,000-foot run of 12-inch flex. It went pretty smooth. Now we switched over the boot to the 8-inch boot, and we're going to run an 8-inch off the end. But you may be wondering why we're doing this, and that's because, well, our 18-inch pipe is not yet installed. We got maybe another 1,000-foot cut still to dig, so that's what Milk Dud's doing all the way over there. But it's kind of like playing Where's Waldo, because you can't even see the wheel machine. That's how deep our cut is. It's pretty cool. Maybe we'll lay some fours while he's doing that after we get this pipe installed. We're not sure yet. But vamonos! Sounds like the pipe delivery man got stuck, so we gotta go rescue him. Just take it out of turtle mode, Carl. He's waiting on us. Job well done. He just got done pre-ripping to make sure he didn't hit any rocks, and it's a pretty deep pipe we're putting in, so he loosened up all the soil. That way we pull through it easier. But he hit a rock, so now we gotta go dig it up. There's just a little rock. Surely that's not the rock, is it? Nope, we found it. Ooh. She's kind of stuck. Trying to get under it. Ooh, we're getting it. Come on, Bessie. Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the one we wanted. See, if we would have just, if we wouldn't have pre-ripped, we wouldn't have hit that rock first, letting us know it was there. And it would have made our pipe off grade by a couple inches or so, and then we would have had to come back and fix it. As well as it's so deep that you just need some looser soil to make it go a lot better. But that's why we pre-rip right there. It's a new day out here in Windiana. Milk Dud and him are still digging the cut way over there, but we're fixing to put in some 6-inch with the 8-inch boot, maybe even some laterals today. So it's gonna be a fun one. Got that side put in, now it's time to put in this side. Have any words of encouragement today?
This ground seems to have dried up 1.5 inches of water awful fast.
Yeah, it does do that pretty fast. Well, we got all our 6 that we can put in. Now we gotta switch the boots, and we're gonna lay some 4-inch laterals, it sounds like. So, hip hip hooray!
Oh!
Got a little bit tiled. Bubbles is going to be able to handle up, keeping up with the plow now. I got him all situated there doing little runs, so I helped him a little bit. But now, we're going to go dig some starts. So the reason we dig starts versus just plowing over is sometimes when we're in a low area and the pipe's not very deep, we need all the grade we can get. So we just dig down to our pipe, dig a, I don't know, 20, 25 foot long trench for our boot to sit in with our tile shank. Then what we'll do is we'll drill a hole in the side of our 6-inch tile main, or however big our main is, on the side as much as possible. That way it lays flat. If we really needed all the grade we could get, we'd put in a 6-inch T, but we don't need all the grade we can get. So we're just gonna tap it on the side. So here we have our 2 starts, one on each side. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna drill them catty corner from each other. And the reason behind that is because if you drill a hole here and you drill a hole same spot on the other side, it's gonna weaken your pipe and it's gonna wanna squish. So we like to drill our holes catty corner from each other when we're doing 2 starts like this, both ways. And we drill our holes on the side of our pipe. Imagine it like a clock. You got 12 o'clock up here, 6 o'clock down here. You want to drill it around 3 o'clock on the side of your pipe, because he doesn't need all the grade he can get, or else we'd be putting in a 6-inch T, but he needs most of the grade. So that's what we're going to be doing. So yeah. So there you have it. You got 2 holes drilled, pretty good, pretty flat. Now he'll just sit in with the plow, and he'll just plow up there, and we've got 2 more to do over there, and we already did one over here. This one was a little bit different though, because since it was the end of the pipe, we just wrapped our 6 around. We got a 4 going up there, but what we did with our 6 is we drilled it in the end of our 6-inch plug, this green spot right here, and we just put a 4-inch coupler in. So that's what we did there. This should work just fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna smash the next 2 starts out, and then I'll go back to digging some plow over laterals, help bubbles out. So yeah. Here we have our green stripe installed up like usual. I heard in the apple orchard through the grapevine that black pipe's cheaper than this green stripe pipe, so I don't know. Might have to get a sponsor here soon. So here we are. We got about just north of 30,000 foot put in today. But it's the end of the day and we're gonna go catch up to the excavator with the wheel machine. It was a pretty good day, I'd say. It's the beginning of another day out here in beautiful Indiana. Tile plow's running over there. We're just gonna try to catch up to it here after a while, but they're still digging the cut way over there, so this will probably be the last day for it. It looks like they're about done with it, but yeah, it's fun times. Meanwhile, we're just here digging up a rock the tile plow hit. It threw the 4-inch lateral off grade, so we're gonna have to dig it up and fix it. So yeah, stay tuned. So here you can tell that it's on grade here just by looking down the pipe. Now we turn around and we look this way, the pipe goes up and the water's flowing that way. So here we have a big old hump right here from about right here to all the way down there. You can just, right here is grade, this is grade, and it just, when he hit the rock, it just shot it up about 2 inches or so. So now we gotta cut our pipe probably here, and we'll just take it out and we'll dig down a couple inches all the way to grade, and we'll put it back together. Here we are, we got her all dug back out. It's laid pretty flat. It just comes up maybe a ½ inch at the inlet way up there, but that is okay, because that means that this right here is laid pretty flat and the rest of it's on grade. So see, it just comes up towards where the water comes in right there, and then it's flat the rest of the way. So that's good. That's what we want. So now we just gotta bed it with some nice powdery dirt like this, and then we'll be good to go. That's just what we do whenever we hit a rock. So this is what happens when the plow operator tries to make connections from inside the cab. You can see that he plowed underneath, almost underneath our pipe. But yeah, we gotta put this is the end of the run. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an 8-inch cap on that, drill it in the side, and then our 4 will have a coupler going into the 8-inch cap. It's gonna work. I think Mr. Plow Operator should probably turn his music down. What do you think? See? Just like that. Good as new. Like I said, we just capped it just because the run ends like right there. That lateral goes around, hooks in all the way down there. So we're good with what we did here, or else we'd usually put in a T and have it go up, but that's good. We finally caught up to the tile plow. We got that little section over by the woods done, and then we finished up on the other side of the house. Now he's doing long runs, so it's easy to catch up to him. But they finished up digging our cut, so once he gets down here, we're gonna go finish laying our 18-inch pipe with the wheel machine, and we'll get that done. And then tomorrow morning we'll probably put in the rest of our sub mains. So yeah, see you in the morning. We got about 10,000 foot laid so far this morning, but now they got the 18-inch tees put down there, so we're gonna switch over the plow and hopefully put in some big mains again. So, yep. I know you're trying to help us out by getting the lateral as close as possible, but next time, can you at least throw a tap tee down for us? Or at least not do it in bulk. Here we are, we got our first connection that the plow made tied back in. We got 2 couplers on each side. New piece of pipe, and our tap drilled in the side with our pipe, so that's all she wrote. Our 3 T's tying into our 18-inch tile. All 3 of them are 12 inches, 12-inch pipe. So this is gonna be wrapped up, and then we're gonna backfill our big hole here with some 8s, bed it all up with stone, get it looking nice and pretty for them. But yeah. got all of our lovable 12 installed. Now that all the grouplings are just working on switching over to the 8-inch boot, and then I'll put in some 8-inch tile. That's all she wrote for our sub mains. So now we're gonna switch over the 8-inch boot to the 4-inch boot, and we're gonna lay some laterals for the rest of the day. Hot dog. Here we are. We just gotta line up our stabber with the pipe center. Then we're gonna listen to his motions here. See how he's motioning us to come forward. Sweet. Then we're gonna tip down. Oh, we didn't catch it in time. That's okay though. Usually you want to tip down just a little bit at the end, that way it just doesn't slam down at the bottom, but we didn't get it in time that time. Still putting in pipe. It's about 4:30. Probably put in about 20,000 foot this afternoon. But I was just driving by and I happened to find this bird's nest laying in the wheat stubble. Or it looks like it's meshed inside the wheat stubble. It's kind of cool. Never seen a bird nest out in a wheat field before. I thought I'd share. But yeah, it's going pretty good. It's hotter than a hairy leprechaun out here. I think the heat index is 110. And we switched to big old long runs. We got 3 tie-ins. We got one down here on this end, doing singles. Milk Duds all the way down there doing doubles. And Bubbles way on the other side of the farm, he's doing doubles as well. But yeah. She's a hot one today, boys. I've been digging like a madman. It's like digging the Mariana Trench trying to get these connections in. That's how deep they are. The laterals aren't so deep, it's just the main. You had to plow through a hill right here and it gets pretty deep, so oh well, it is what it is. But we're getting, I think we have 90,000 feet to do today to get done with this whole project. We'll see if we make it happen. Just down here doing connections. Show you we're doing blue stripe pipe today. Couldn't get a sponsor from the green stripe guys, so we got blue stripe today. But we're just gonna plug this one in. and it's a single, so we don't have to plug in the other side, so that's good. Now we're just gonna stand on our pipe and lightly backfill it. Not only does planting winter wheat help the farmer out by allowing them to try out their machines to find any flaws or bugs in their equipment before fall, it also helps the drainage crews get a head start on the upcoming season as well. This field in particular helped us get a 260 acre jump on the year, as 224,000 feet of 4-inch and 19,000 feet of mains were installed, and we can't wait to see where the rest of the year takes us. I think my boot's trying to talk to me. I'm not sure what it's trying to say. Somebody please help me out on translating it down in the comments.